welcome again to my channel Organic and Hydroponic Urban Grow. Friends, today we are going to talk about grafted brinjal plant. Today in this video we are going to see about what are the grafted brinjal plant, why we should use the grafted brinjal plant, what are the advantages of the grafted brinjal plant, and how to sow it and what care we should take to get the good production. Friends, if you are interested about the grafted plants, what are the advantages of doing grafting and what benefits you are going to get by planting the grafted plant, then I have put a separate video on it couple of days back. So you can go to that video. For your convenience, I will put the link to the description so that you can watch and see what is the overall advantages of the grafted plant. But today in this video, we are going to talk only about the grafted brinjal plant. Friends, what you can see behind me, these are my all grafted brinjal plants which we have prepared couple of days back. Now, grafted brinjal plant, the grafted plant is the one is the rootstock, which is a very hardy plant and vigorous plant, and another is the scion, which is the good productive plant. Here we have used a wild brinjal plant as a rootstock and pink brinjal as a scion. Now, brinjal itself is a strong plant. Then why we need to graft it? Friends, even though the brinjal is a strong plant, but sometimes it got infected with the virus which is called bunchy leaf virus. Once the bunchy leaf virus introduced to the plant, it will go to the roots and again transfer to the plant, and our whole plant become with the virus infection and non-productive. Now once we graft it, then at the graft point the virus will be screened out. So even though the infection is there on the plant, it will not spread to all the stems of the plant, and our plant will still remain productive for the longer period. Another advantage of grafting brinjal plant is the wild brinjal plant is very vigorous and very strong. So with the help of this strong root system, our brinjal can produce many more stems on it, and at the same time all the stems and all the fruit flowering will be productive with the help of this strong rootstock. So it is a very good advantage of grafting brinjal on the wild brinjal plant. This plant have another advantage. After sowing it once, we can harvest for 2 to 3 years without any break, and sometimes the production is reaching up to 20 to 30 kg per plant, which is very good production from the small area. So in overall, grafted plant will be the lot more beneficial to the planting. Now we are going to plant this plant into the 3 of the system. So one we are planting right now into this our urban net house, which we are growing it into the grow bag. We are also going to plant it into that organic net house, as well as we are going to plant some plants into the open condition, so that later on we can analyze how the plant is doing in the different kind of environment. Now talking about the sowing. Now sowing is not different than the regular sowing of our hybrid plants, but little care we need to take before sowing this brinjal plant. Now I will show you what care we should take to ensure that our plant will be productive. For that I will take one plant out of it, and I will show you what type of care we should take at the time of sowing. So I am removing one plant. Now I am showing you from the near. You can see this is the plant. Here is the graft. Here you can see some of the sprout. Now this sprout is from the rootstock, and we must remove this sprout unless the sprout will become stronger enough and it will cause dying of this our grafted plant. Second, you can see the root system, very strong root system is developed. So we should use this root system. This is the graft, and now we are going to sow this plant. Now before sowing, we have prepared this soil well. Now once preparing this soil, we have started watering with this drip line. So we have the wet condition over here. For sowing, we must ensure that the plant should go same depth as the root ball. So what we'll do, we'll make this hole equivalent to the root ball. We'll place the plant and put the soil from all around. We are going to press the soil from the sides so that it will make the good contact with the root, and then we are going to maintain the level. Now this is the soil level and this is the graft level around 1 inch high. So this we need to ensure so that with the water logging or the water approach, our graft will not die. Once we do this, we again need to fit this drip around 2 to 3 inch away. This completes our sowing of the plant into our system. This is the simple way we can transplant this plant to this area. Now here you can see our grow bag line with 22 or 23 grow bags. So what we are going to do, we are going to put only couple of plants over here and see how they are doing. Same thing we are going to do into the organic net house as well as the open field condition. So friends, this is all about sowing a grafted plant into the grow bags. Friends, how do you like the concept of growing grafted brinjal plant and get the good yield from the small area? Put your views into the comment box. And if you like such information, please give me the like. You also should plan putting a grafted plant for your garden so that you can harvest 2 to 3 years by sowing only once. Second, it will also give you a very good production within the small area. So plan to grow grafted plant and take maximum advantage of the production within a small area. Happy growing!